Well, I think there is a common understanding today that innovation and digital innovation is going to play a key role against the climate change. And the reason for that is that we've got an incredible amount of data that is available to us and coming from connected devices, sensors, satellites, and so on. And that gives us the opportunity to use disruptive technologies like artificial intelligence and work on things like improving the crop yields or having a better understanding of what is really happening with the climate or accelerating the development of solutions to fight against the climate change. One of the examples that I'd like to share with you is our collaboration with the Weather Forecasting Center West, which is a partnership between 4 countries, the Netherlands, Denmark, Iceland, and Ireland, and where we're developing together with them a supercomputing solution that will help them improve the operational weather forecasting that they're doing, which is critical if you're thinking about, for instance, the flooding we had last summer in Europe. Well, I think the European Commission, European Union are very lucid in the sense that one of the fastest growing source of waste across the world is electronics and what we call e-waste. Just in 2019, 54 million of tons of e-waste have been produced across the world. That's a huge problem. Secondly, obviously, all the digital equipment, digital infrastructure out there is producing, carbon gas, right? And the current projections are showing that up to 8 to 10% of the carbon emission worldwide by 2025 could come from digital infrastructure. Well, really what we're doing is 3 things, right? Firstly, as a company, we want to be carbon neutral by 2050 at the latest. Today, 50% of the electricity we're using, for example, is coming from renewable sources. But what we're doing as well is that we're taking a broader view on our entire value chain. And we were the first IT company to use science-based targets with our manufacturing partners as well. And that has allowed us to reduce their carbon emission by up to 15% over the last few years, which is pretty good. I think the other thing what we're trying to do is obviously related to everything that we produce and sell to our customers, which is a big source of obviously of carbon emission. And there it's really starting really from the design of the product, where we're trying firstly to use the minimum requested amount of material to produce the solution. Secondly, we're working a lot on reducing the energy consumption of those equipment. And then thirdly, we're trying to make them recyclable by design. And today, 90% of what we produce can be recycled over time, which is pretty high. What we're doing as well is that we've developed at the worldwide level a number of recycling centers that are available for our customers. And just to give you a number, in 2020, we recycled 3 million assets across the world, and that's an equivalent of 16,000 tons of IT equipment from different brands, and that we've been able to remarket to our customers. The last thing we want to do is to work on the IT consumption model with our customers and really helping them transition to an as-a-service consumption model.